Welcome to the club. Kids are tiny scientists exploring the world with their mouths. They're picky about broccoli but love toy dice. Their curiosity leads to unexpected snacks. Knowing common hazards is essential. Stay informed to keep them safe. Beads. Oh, beads. Tiny, colourful, often sparkly. They practically scream, "Put me in your mouth." Beads are a prime candidate for accidental swallowing. Their small, smooth shape makes them easy to pick up and swallow. They test your reflexes and vacuum cleaners' power. They look suspiciously like candy, but they are not on the food pyramid. Beads are a significant choking hazard. They can block a child's airway. Choking is the immediate concern. Beautiful beads, tiny silent assassins. Keep them locked up tighter than Fort Knox. Next on our list of things my kid thought was lunch are coins. Money. Some kids take money, see money do, literally, starting their own internal piggy bank. Pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters. They don't discriminate. If it's round, metallic, and fits in their mouth, it's fair game. The issue is that these metallic morsels can get stuck. A coin lodged in the esophagus is a common ER visit. Finding a penny might bring good luck, but not in your child's X-ray. All right, let's get serious for a moment because this next one is a real nightmare. Button batteries. These little silver discs are found in remote controls, car key fobs, hearing aids, and kids' toys. Small, shiny, and tempting for curious children, they are easy to swallow. If swallowed, they can cause severe tissue damage quickly. Immediate medical attention is crucial. These things are public enemy number one in the tiny swallowed objects world. Chapter 4. Lego pieces. Building blocks of potential blockages are Legos, the building blocks of imagination, creativity, and occasionally intestinal distress. If you're a parent, you've likely experienced the unique agony of stepping on a Lego brick in the dark. But there's another, less talked about Lego-related hazard swallowing them. Those bright, colourful, perfectly bite-sized pieces are like magnets for little mouths. Kids are exploring textures, shapes, and, well, the structural integrity of their digestive systems, apparently. And let's be honest, some of those smaller Lego pieces, like the little single studs or the tiny flower accessories, look suspiciously like sprinkles or tiny candies. It's a recipe for an accidental ingestion. While a single small Lego piece might pass through a child's system without much fanfare, other than a colourful surprise in their diaper a few days later, they can still pose a choking risk, especially for younger children. Larger pieces or multiple small pieces swallowed together could potentially cause blockages or discomfort. The main concern is often the initial act of swallowing and the potential for it to go down the wrong pipe. So while Legos are fantastic for developing fine motor skills and creativity, they also require a certain level of floor vigilance and ensuring that playtime is age-appropriate and supervised, especially when tiny, tempting pieces are involved. Chapter 5. Food items when lunch bites back. Now you might be thinking, food is to be swallowed, and you'd be right, mostly. But certain foods can be choking hazards for young children. Think whole grapes, nuts, hard candies, and hot dog chunks. Preparation and supervision are key. Cut grapes lengthwise, chop nuts finely. Mealtime should be about nourishment, not near misses. Chapter 6. Magnets, the insidious attraction. Let's talk about magnets, not the big, friendly ones holding your kids' artwork to the fridge, but those small, powerful, rare earth magnets often found in desk toys, fidget spinners, or even some jewelry. These things are incredibly strong for their size, and that's precisely where the danger lies. Swallowing a single magnet might not be a huge catastrophe, though still not recommended, obviously. It might pass through the system like any other small foreign object. But the real serious, potentially life-altering danger comes when a child swallows of these powerful little suckers, or a magnet and another metallic object. Once inside the digestive system, these magnets don't just idly float along, they are drawn to each other with impressive force. If they are in different loops of the intestine, they can pull those sections of bowel together, trapping the tissue between them. This can cut off blood supply, cause perforations, holes in the intestinal wall, lead to serious infections like peritonitis, and create blockages. We're talking emergency surgery, folks. The symptoms might not be immediate, leading to a dangerous delay in diagnosis. Chapter 6. Magnets, the insidious attraction. Let's talk about magnets, not the big friendly ones holding your kids' artwork to the fridge, but those small, powerful, rare earth magnets, often found in desk toys, fidget spinners, or even some jewelry. These things are incredibly strong for their size, and that's precisely where the danger lies. Swallowing a single magnet might not be a huge catastrophe, though still not recommended, obviously. But the real danger comes when a child swallows multiple magnets. Once inside, they attract each other with force. They can pull sections of bowel together, trapping tissue between them. This can cut off blood supply, cause perforations, holes in the intestinal wall, lead to serious infections like peritonitis, and create blockages. We're talking emergency surgery, folks. Chapter 7. Glass pieces, a sharp lesson in danger. Glass pieces are a hidden danger. From shattered glasses to broken ornaments, even small glass beads, these sharp pieces are dangerous if ingested. Kids might see them as shiny objects. They don't know the danger. Teach them to avoid glass. Swallowing glass can cause cuts and bleeding. It can lead to serious injury. Clean up glass meticulously. Use a vacuum and wet paper towel. Double check to ensure safety. Chapter 8. Button batteries are dangerous, but so are larger ones like AA and AAA. Toddlers can chew on them, causing punctures. This leads to toxic leaks and severe internal damage. Keep batteries out of reach and secure compartments. Chapter 9. Marbles. They're classic, right? Smooth, round, often beautifully colored, and they make such a satisfying clinking sound. For generations, kids have played with marbles. Unfortunately, for generations, kids have also been swallowing marbles. Their perfectly spherical shape and slick surface make them incredibly easy to accidentally or experimentally send down the hatch. They are almost custom designed to be a choking hazard, fitting snugly into a small child's airway with alarming efficiency. That smooth, slippery surface that makes them so great for rolling also makes them incredibly difficult to dislodge if they go down the wrong way. If a marble bypasses the choking risk and makes it into the stomach, it will usually pass through the digestive system without too much drama, eventually making a reappearance a few days later. However, usually is a word that offers cold comfort when your child has just gulped down a glass sphere. The primary and most immediate danger is choking. If a child is playing with marbles, close supervision is absolutely non-negotiable, especially for younger children who are still in the everything is food until proven otherwise phase of development. And honestly, for the really little ones, it might be best to keep these classic toys tucked away until they're a bit older and less likely to view them as a shiny, spherical snack. Chapter 10. Medications should never cross a child's lips without adult supervision. This includes prescription drugs, over-the-counter pills, and vitamins. Kids can't read labels or understand dosage. Their curiosity can be dangerous. Store all medications securely out of reach, preferably in locked cabinets or containers. Phew, we made it through the gauntlet of surprisingly swallowable stuff. Take a deep breath, and it's about awareness and a few smart steps. The goal isn't to wrap your kid in bubble wrap. If it fits through a toilet paper tube, it's a hazard. Get down on your hands and knees to find hidden dangers. Keep small objects out of reach. Use high shelves, locked cabinets, and secure containers. Supervise playtime and teach safety.